We've all been told since childhood that kindness is a virtue. Be nice. Help others. Always put people first. But what if I told you that kindness, when misunderstood, misused, or taken too far, can destroy lives? Yes, kindness has a dark side. It can become a weapon others use against you. It can become a chain that keeps you trapped in toxic relationships. And sometimes, it can even blind you to the truth about yourself. In this video, we will dive deep into the paradox of kindness. Why the very thing we admire most can sometimes hurt us the most. And by the end, you'll see kindness in a way you've never seen before. Modern society glorifies kindness as the ultimate virtue. Schools teach children to always share, to never say no, to always compromise. Social media idolizes people who give without expecting anything in return. But there's a hidden danger here. When we glorify kindness without limits, we train people, especially the sensitive and empathetic, to ignore their own needs. We tell them, your worth depends on how useful you are to others. This cultural obsession creates what psychologists call pathological altruism, a condition where helping others becomes compulsive, even destructive. Remember the classic children's story, The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein? A tree gives everything it has, its shade, its apples, its branches, even its trunk, to a boy. By the end, the tree is nothing but a stump. This story is often praised as beautiful. But look closer. The tree is destroyed. The boy takes and takes without gratitude. And the message is clear: self-sacrifice is love. But is that really love? Or is it slow suicide dressed as virtue? This story mirrors countless real lives. People who give endlessly, only to be left empty and forgotten. Psychologists explain that chronic kindness often comes from trauma. Children who grow up in chaotic homes often learn that their survival depends on keeping others happy. They become hyper-attuned to the needs of others while ignoring their own. This creates the people pleaser. Someone who says yes when they want to say no, smiles while secretly hurting inside, gives endlessly hoping to finally be loved. But here's the tragedy. People pleasers rarely find true love. Instead, they attract manipulators who exploit their kindness. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, spoke about the shadow, the dark, hidden side of our personality. When someone tries to be endlessly kind, endlessly pure, endlessly good, they repress their shadow. But the shadow doesn't disappear. It leaks out in hidden ways. Resentment, bitterness, passive aggression. Jung would say, kindness without boundaries creates monsters, inside you and around you. When you deny your anger, your selfishness, your limits, you don't become an angel. You become divided against yourself. History shows us the dangers of misplaced kindness. In the 1930s, British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain believed in appeasement. He thought by giving Hitler what he wanted, territory, concessions, he could avoid war. His kindness, his desire for peace, only fueled Hitler's aggression. The result? World War II. This is a chilling lesson. When you are kind to the ruthless, you empower them. There's a reason narcissists and manipulators love kind people. Because kindness without boundaries is easy to exploit. A narcissist knows that if they guilt you, you'll apologize. If they demand, you'll give. If they lie, you'll forgive. This creates toxic relationships where one person feeds and the other bleeds. And the kind person, trapped in their own fear of being selfish, keeps sacrificing until nothing is left. Science shows that excessive kindness can literally destroy your health. Studies reveal that people who constantly prioritize others over themselves experience higher rates of depression, anxiety, and even physical illness. Why? Because stress hormones like cortisol rise when you ignore your own needs. The body sees self-neglect as danger. And over time, this constant self-sacrifice burns out the nervous system. Kindness without balance is not compassion. It is self-destruction. Not all kindness is genuine. Sometimes kindness is a mask. People use it to manipulate. They give in order to control. They help in order to feel superior. This is the dark kindness of the manipulator. On the surface, they seem generous. But their generosity is transactional. They expect loyalty, obedience, or admiration in return. This form of kindness is not kindness, it's control disguised as virtue. Many religions teach selflessness as the highest virtue. Turn the other cheek. Give until it hurts. The meek shall inherit the earth. But when interpreted without wisdom, these teachings become chains. People allow abuse, injustice, and cruelty in the name of kindness. They confuse submission with compassion. True spirituality, however, does not demand self-erasure. It demands balance. Even the Buddha taught the middle way, not indulgence, not denial, but harmony. Society pressures us to be good people. But what is a good person? Someone who never gets angry? Someone who never says no? Someone who never stands up for themselves? This myth enslaves people. They silence themselves to fit the image of goodness. But the cost is authenticity. As Friedrich Nietzsche said, beware of those who seek to appear holy. They are often the most dangerous. A truly good person is not one who denies their shadow, but one who integrates it. Consider the story of a nurse named Sarah. She worked endless hours, always volunteering for extra shifts, always saying yes to patients, families, and co-workers. Her kindness made her beloved, but also exploited. Colleagues dumped work on her. Administrators ignored her exhaustion. One day, she collapsed from sheer burnout. Her body shut down. The same kindness that saved lives also destroyed hers. This story plays out in countless professions. Teachers, caregivers, mothers. Kindness kills when it is limitless. Here lies the secret weapon. The ability to say no. No to toxic people. No to manipulation. No to sacrificing yourself for those who never reciprocate. Saying no does not make you cruel. It makes your yes meaningful. Boundaries are not walls, they are doors. They decide who enters your life and who stays out. A kind person without boundaries becomes a victim. A kind person with boundaries becomes a leader. True kindness is not softness. It is strength. It stands for justice. It protects the vulnerable. Think of Martin Luther King Jr. He was kind, but not passive. His kindness carried the strength of truth, the fire of justice. He showed that compassion and courage are inseparable. The dark side of kindness is not kindness itself. It is weakness disguised as kindness. Carl Jung would say, wholeness comes when you embrace both sides, your kindness and your shadow. Only when you acknowledge your anger, your limits, your selfishness, can your kindness become real. Otherwise, kindness is just repression. Balance is the answer. Give, but also protect yourself. Love, but also respect yourself. Be kind, but never let kindness destroy you. What we learn, the dark side of kindness is this. Without boundaries, it becomes poison. It destroys the giver, empowers the manipulator, and blinds us to truth. But when balanced with strength, wisdom, and self-respect, kindness becomes the most powerful force in the world. So ask yourself, are you kind from strength or from fear? Do you give because you choose or because you're afraid to say no? The answer may change your life. This was Deep Thoughts. If this video opened your eyes, don't stop here. Reflect, question, and most importantly, protect your kindness with strength. Subscribe to Deep Thoughts for more insights into philosophy, psychology, and the hidden truths of life. Share this video with someone who struggles with boundaries. And comment below. Has your kindness ever been used against you? Because kindness is powerful, but only when it's truly yours.